You alright there, pal? How's it going?
You alright there, pal? How's it going?
Happy New Year, happy Tuesday, and welcome back to the channel of mine. I want to officially boot 2020 out the door by going over my favourite bits and bobs from December 2020. You know the drill, I do this every single month. I want to change it up a little bit on this channel for the new year. So this is the last instalment of the 2020 favourites as a big hoorah goodbye 2020. I would also like to thank you all for joining me this year. This year has been the year where I've really consistently started to post on this channel, and there's about 120 odd days now, which is absolutely astounding. Thank you so much for joining me on that journey. If you haven't actually been here before, hello, my name is Ree. I post random stuff. I talk a load of rubbish basically every single week and then I give it to you guys. But don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're here and all. But I thank you all for joining me, and thank you for somehow enjoying my nonsensical stream of consciousness. I know that sometimes the videos are a bit why. That's just me. That's just my brain. This channel is just my brain in digital format.
Brain. Fart.
But anyway, back to the matter at hand. Here are my favourite things about December of 2020. As we do every single month, we're going to start off with my favourite song, Karma by Mod Sun. I don't know much about Mod Sun, to be honest. All I know is he's pals with MGK, and this song is supposedly about Tana Mojo. I don't know how to say her last name, sorry. And it's a great wee bop, great wee tune. Very motivational, very upbeat and nice to listen to. But what gets me about Mod Sun is he looks like my uncle. You don't know what my uncle looks like. Just imagine Mod Sun if he looked normal, not with the long hair, no piercings, no tattoos. There's a little fun fact for you about my family. One of us looks like Mod Sun, but a wee bit older and not as wacky looking. My favourite album, of course, is Weird by Youngblood. Youngblood finally dropped Weird, and oh my Christ, it is so good. Don't worry, this is just juice. I'm not on the pee of the day, no thank you. Just orange juice. Usually when artists drop an album, I don't like every single song. That's probably the same for most people. But for Weird, I like something about every single song. Beautifully written. Beautifully written. I like all the songs for a variety of different reasons. Obviously they're all very different, but they're very uniquely Youngblood, which I really like. 10 out of 10. I have not stopped listening to it. Right, on to my favourite artist of this year, which is actually Bring Me The Horizon. They also dropped an album this year. Absolute amazing album. And they're my favourite artist because I bought tickets for me and my pal for her Christmas to go and see them in Glasgow next year, well, this year now, in September of 2021. But I have my fingers and toes crossed that by that time we're all calmed down. No more horrible COVID things going about and that. Just I want to go back to a gig, get a wee bit of normality back. Also, by that point, I'll be out of uni, so I can really enjoy myself. When I bought the tickets, they were like, we cannot give you the money back for these tickets if you cannot attend this event due to any COVID-19 related matters. And I was like, is this a joke? Is that a joke? And it was like, if anything to do with the virus happens, you cannot get your money back because you should have known. I was like, it's fine. So please pray for me and my money and Bring Me The Horizon. Rolling on to my favourite telly programme of this month, which is Still Game. Still Game is absolutely iconic Scottish comedy gold, right? It's a sitcom based around a couple of old dears who live in Craiglang, which is near Glasgow. It's a made up place, but in the thing it's near Glasgow. And it's just about them kicking about their wee scheme. Jack and Victor are the two main ones. And then they've got all their wee pals, Isa, Winston, Tam, Naveed, Eric, Peter JK, Mephisto Mick, Bobby, Chug. There's a whole load of them, right? And it's very Scottish humour, but it's on Netflix now. I've grown up watching Still Game, right? The characters are literally all my dad's pals in real life. That's just what they're all like, eh? But my boyfriend has never seen any Still Game in his life whatsoever. He's lived a very sheltered life and he's never seen it. So I said to him, you know what? We're going to sit down, we're going to watch it start to finish. And he absolutely loves it. And I was like, of course you love it. It's Still Game. So if you want to see what peak Scottish telly looks like, have a look at Still Game on Netflix. I don't know if it's on all Netflixes, but it's on Netflix UK. I know that. Maybe you've seen the clip of back off, ya spooky bitch. That's Still Game.
Back off, ya spooky bitch!
Next up is Weird Internet Obsession of the month. And this one is an old one that I've returned to. Vanos, Moo, Terrorizer, Nogla, all that merry band of pals. Oh, let me get my t-shirt. But I even have the OG limited edition Vanos gold t-shirt. I have bleached it. I didn't do a very good job of it. I need to do it again, and yes, I've cut it down to be a little crop top. There's your proof that I was a Vanos stan. I was a very big fan of all of those guys. Do they have a name? I don't think so. Just that group of pals. They play all sorts of games in that, and I've always been into watching people play games, and that's how I find like games that I like, or games that I like that are too expensive. I just watch other people play them. I would mainly watch their GTA stuff, because then I would be like, oh, I can go and do that in GTA, or I can go and try this, try that, whatever. And GTA is also one of my favourite games of all time. And I kind of stopped watching them for a bit until recently the new GTA Online Cayo Perico heist came out with the whole new island and all that. So I've started watching them again to see how they do the heist, and just reignited all the hilarity of them all. It's brilliant fun. I feel like that's another symptom of this lockdown, is just being me revisiting all my past obsessions. And that also segues very nicely into my favourite video game of this month, which is actually GTA Online. GTA Online, like I said, the new Cayo Perico heist came out. Bit of a downfall, to be honest. I spent 8 million on a submarine I do not even use. But at least I get to the island, even though I thought the island was going to be a free roam thing like many people did. It's locked unless you buy the submarine and do the heist. But at least you can do this heist by yourself. And I'll admit, I know that GTA Online has a lot of downfalls, especially playing as a girl. But anyway, before I end up on a rant about GTA Online's bad bits, let me tell you why it's my favourite game. I'll maybe make a separate video all about the bad bits if I'm really feeling it. I've always loved GTA Online because I can play as my own character, because GTA 5, I absolutely loved the campaign. I'm actually going for the full 100% completion at the moment. I have never done that. I've played the game since it came out, and I have still never got 100% completion because I could not beat arsed with it. That online was just really nice because you could play the girl in the same world and do all the same things, but just be a girl. But yeah, as more and more updates have came out and more stuff's been released, I've been like, why is the girl's wardrobe and hairstyles and just everything about being a girl so lacking? Can I not be a fashionista but also a gangster at the same time? Why do I have to wear sweatpants and cargo pants and... I got the fright of my life there, Cinder. Also, yes, I am very, very excited for GTA 6. Living in Edinburgh, Rockstar North is just up the road. I have not inside people, but people who know people who have heard stories and rumours that such a game may be in the works. Send me your demands, leave them in the comments. I will write up a wee list of demands and I will nip up the road, chat Rockstar's door and hand them over. I'm sure they'd love that, just me turning up the door, hiya! Oh, I've got a wee, can you put these in your game please, thank you? I'm sure they'd absolutely love that. Next up is my favourite book of this month, and I have two for you this time. The first one being Mycenae, a narrative of researches and discoveries at Mycenae and Terrans by Heinrich Schliemann and his wee pal William Ewart Gladstone. This is just a copy of Heinrich Schliemann's excavation notes from Mycenae and Terrans. If you've read the Iliad, if you've seen Troy, the film, Agamemnon is the king of Mycenae, and this is actually dissertation research. Can't be bothered telling you the details. I'll maybe do another video on that another time when I can be bothered. But that time is not right now. But aye, that's Mycenae. And then the other one, wait then out. Oh, what have I done now? Everything's falling apart, oh my god. The other one is The Death Cure by James Dashner, the third and final book of the Maze Runner trilogy. I love these books. I read them in high school and then recently I've been rereading them because I've still not seen the Death Cure film. And I thought, you know what, I want to see the film, but before I watch it, I'll reread all the books and compare, just for my own personal satisfaction. I've also ordered all of the prequels and spin-offs. I just love it. I love James Dashner is so good at dystopian stuff, man. Oh, I just need to know more. I need to know everything about this universe. They're incredible books, and it's actually quite scary because part of a big part of the books, spoiler alert if you've not read them, is the flare virus. So there's a lot of parallels with this very year in these books, so it's kind of scary. They've all got masks on, they're all keeping their distance, they're going crazy, it's horrible. Now for my favourite purchase. I know it was Christmas, so I had no need to purchase this stuff, but I bought these ages ago and they've just arrived. Big goth boots.
Oh, big shoe, big shoe!
These are absolutely gorgeous. They're ankle high, they're not that big, but they've got the big metal plates on the front and on the back, and because it's been snowing I've been wearing them outside and they are the perfect snow boot. I do not slip and slide everywhere. They're brilliant. I got them off of Nike, which is an Instagram shop which I think is based in Spain because it was all in Spanish when I first looked at it. Then the boots actually shipped from China, so I don't know where they are. Fake leather, Snow real. That's the theme. Gorgeous. And I feel like I can't talk about December without talking about my favourite food, which was of course Christmas dinner. Everybody does their own thing for Christmas dinner, I understand that. My family is always roast silverside beef, Yorkies, roast tatties, gravy, pigs in blankets. Food of the gods. I don't like veg, so none of the sprouts are that for me. Absolutely phenomenal dining on Christmas Day in my family, tell you that. I don't really have a favourite activity of this month because I've not done anything other than really dissertation prep. Boring, I know, surprise, surprise, she's talking about it once again, but it's a big part of my life right now. My dissertation is due at the end of March and it's now the start of January, so it's all systems go in this house starting tomorrow. I'm not doing anything for it today. So place your bets now for how many mental breakdowns I'm going to have between now and March. And to top it all off, what is the final lesson that 2020 has taught me in the month of December? Fourth year of uni is the most stressful year of your life. Almost no one will be willing to help you because you are an undergraduate and not a postgraduate. It is unreal, unholy how many staff members do not give a shit. They could not give a fuck about you. It's so weird. In fact, it's not even like the lecturers. It's more the behind the scenes admin staff and that you have to discuss things with and that they were just so not having it. You ask for help and no one is willing to help you. It's a horrible feeling. Mainly experienced that in my fourth year. Kind of still happened in first to third year, but I didn't really take much notice of it. But now in fourth year, because everything counts and everything matters, and I'm asking for help on important things and no one's willing to help. I'm like, can you please just give me an answer to my question? But it's all well and done now. Semester 2 starts soon, a couple of weeks I think I've got, and then I'm into my final semester of my final year as an undergraduate of uni. And who knows what I'm going to do after that. But there you go, there you have it. That is my favourites of December 2020 and the end of my favourites of 2020 once and for all. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what your favourite things were and what your least favourite things were about your December, how it went for you. Also just your year in general. How did 2020 treat you? I know for the most part people are going to say shit, but you know, just let me know anyway. I like to gossip. Hit that subscribe button if you've lasted this long and you've made it all the way to the end. You might as well go on, just press the button, go on, do it. There are also links in the description box below to all of my social medias, my Sneak Elite refer a friend code, and my Discord link. Come along, we play games, we laugh, we have fun, we drink and be merry. We do not drink. Also let me know if you'd like me to keep going with the monthly favourites next year. Well, this year now. God, that's going to get weird. If you'd like me to do some 2021 favourites, let me know. I've enjoyed doing 2020 favourites. I just feel like I would like to take a wee break from them. If I run out of ideas too fast or if it's too much for me to handle, then I will just go back to relying on monthly favourites anyway, and we'll all be fine. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday. Happy New Year, happy holidays. Cheers.